Hello, everyone. This is your girl, Destiny. Destiny is back with a very interesting topic today. And we're going to talk about upgrading. And that came to my mind when yesterday I was doing the video on the gift that my daughter had given me. And I had mentioned in that video that my daughter had said, Mom, you need to upgrade for a new car. And so, with that thought being said, the Creator then dropped in my spirit that we need an upgrade of ourselves in order to become our higher self in 2021. My people, 2021, the year of 2021 is on the rise. It is moving toward us so quickly, and I know a lot of people they are excited, they are happy about it because 2020, that was a year that caught practically everybody off guard. So much negative things happen. So many disasters happen. Things happen that people never would have imagined to happen in their lives. So many people are looking for a change. But I'm going to talk to you about in this video that change is not going to be on the outside of you people. You will always find change within yourself, with the agreement with your inner self that I want to change, that I want to become better, I want to become greater, my whole and wholesome, healthy self. So, people, as you see in the view, the change of times, the change of life, the transition and evolving that's going outside of this video, you're going to see some things, and it's just going to remind you of upgrading yourself, upgrading the things that you have been living in that's no longer working or serving you. If it has no purpose, it's serving you no purpose, people, upgrade and move on. Allow the Creator to bring you into a place of evolution. You're changing, you're transcending, but you are growing out of your old self, out of your old things, your old thoughts, your old ways, old lifestyles. Just expect that you are about to experience some super amazing thing. People, that's the title. We need to upgrade ourselves in order to become our higher self in 2021. And my people, I'm telling you, as I said, 2020 caught us all off guard with the COVID-19, this pandemic. Oh my goodness, people, I'm telling you, we all went through major changes and we all are still going through some type of changes. Some things are still affecting our lives as of today as I am speaking. And I know people that you are looking for a change, but you got to know and believe that a change can only happen to you willing and ready to accept a change. So, are you someone who like to grow? And do you constantly seek to improve yourself and to become better? And that's what it's all about. We just not growing and say, I'm growing so we can get some praise or kudos from people. We are growing always, my people, to become our better and best version of whom the Creator has created for us to be. So, do you constantly, people, seek to improve yourself and to become better? And if you do, then we have something in common. You and Destiny, we got something in common. Because I am very passionate about my personal growth. And let me tell you this. It was just 6.5 years ago, people, when I discovered my passion for growing and becoming my best and better version and helping others to grow as well so they can come their best and better version of whom the Creator has created for them to be. That was a passion of mine 6.5 years ago. But people, at that time, guess what? I considered myself as pretty old in age because I had went through my whole entire life in Christianity, believing in the things that I was taught in the religion that I was in and to the upbringings that my parents. I was pretty old now, coming to this place to realize that everything that I had been taught was not actually the truth. Right. But anyway, I said I consider myself to be pretty old at that age. And I had been through many different religions. I have read so many different Bibles. I was out there looking and searching for truth, trying to find the truth, people. Because I know what I has been told. I'm coming to realize that it's not all what I had been taught. It's not exactly what the creator of the universe was showing me. So I was trying to find the truth about the divine creator of the universe. I was trying to find truth about who I was and my purpose and my passion, my dreams, my goal. I was trying to find out the God that I was told that lived in me and my people. All I wanted was the truth. All I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. Why am I here on this planet? And sometimes it's going to take you through a whole lot of U-turns, a whole lot of dead ends, a whole lot of different paths and roads, but you just got to keep going against the grain, people, because the truth will always lie ahead of you, which I say is very deep within, my people. So, my people, listen to this. I was trying to find truths about the Creator and who I was after discovering that my whole life was created with lies, being told to me by many, many people, by many different religions, by many teachings, even my parents and relatives and all that. This is what you were taught. And so we only can do or live by what we were taught until we come to that place like, hey, something is just not adding up. But I was told this by many people. When I found out, I was bamboozled. I was hoodwinked. I was lied to. Because the creative now was opening me up to a higher grade of who I really was through my spiritual awakening, my spiritual journey. So, during that time then, I'm waking up. I thought about the meaning of life. And I realized that there was nothing more meaningful than to pursue a life of development, self-development, personal development, and to betterment myself. And it is through improving ourselves that we get the most out of our lives, people. So, guess what? You got to be ready for the new year that is coming, 2021. We're going to have to fold our hands and close our eyes or lift our eyes to the divine creator and say thank you for 2020, because 2020, this year, has taught us many valuable, important lessons. And we have to learn to live through those lessons and stop talking about the negativity, the negative things that happen. So many positive things came out of this to open our eyes up to who we truly are. So in the coming year of 2020, my people, guess what? I'm going to make it a done deal with trying to change people or even trying to change this world until I first change me. And I'm here to tell you and my people, your girl Destiny, I am a work in progress. Now, this year we in 2020, I'm telling you, it was a big disaster for many people. It was a big disaster for companies and for businesses. And it was a big disaster for even trying to build a successful business and to even live a wholesome and healthy lifestyle, even a wholesome family lifestyle. It was a tough year, but many lessons was there that we have to learn from all those disasters and all the negativity. My people, guess what? During all of that pandemic and the COVID-19 in 2020, the big shift came upon us all. There it was, COVID-19. It came upon us all, took many of us off guard. But many of us was quarantined in our homes, and we were forced to look at ourselves, and we were forced to deal with the things about ourselves, and even about the things of our lives and our society that we really wanted to change. We always been looking and saying, hey, we want to change, we want to change. And we didn't know how to change, or we didn't take it serious enough to try to go and take that step toward changing ourselves and our lives, and trying to help other people to become a greater and better version of who they were created to be. So, my people, this brand new year of 2021 is soon approaching. And the Creator, He's has so many amazing things for us to do, my people. But we got to start with ourselves. We got to start looking at our lives. We got to start looking at, how can I make me better? How can I become my best and better self? And stop forcing ourselves away from what the Creator is trying to create in our lives. We got to deal with the things about ourselves and the things about our lives that is causing us to live in such fear and all that. And we got to force ourselves also to look at our society that we really want to change. But to change all this, my people, it may seem so overwhelming through this horrific pandemic. There is so much that needs to be changed. But where do we start? Where do we start, people? Think about that and ask yourself that question. Where do I start to make the change? And I'm here to tell you that the answer is, you got to start first with yourself. The answer is, you start with changing you. And that is all you need to focus on for now. Upgrade your vibration, and the world, my people, it will change. Become a work in progress, just like I am. I am a work in progress, people. You got to become that work in progress. And a brand new year is soon approaching. And the Creator is about to do a new thing in our lives, right here in this upcoming year of 2021. And don't get caught off guard, people. You got to start working now and putting the work in now. And only those that can believe this proclamation can receive the blessings and the promise of hope, that they will benefit from this amazing new growth and change that is coming with the year of 2021. And here is a promise from the divine Creator Himself, as He shared this and He showed me this. And this is His plan that we must abide by and follow in order to upgrade ourselves and to become our higher self in the year of 2021. But we must start now, people. The work has to start now. We have the opportunity now to truly become our higher selves. And in this world duality, we are constantly battling between our ego, which is our material self, and our higher self, which is our spirituality side of us. But now, in these unprecedented times, because the earth carries a higher vibration, the earth has been upgrading, my people, for many years. Now, we have the opportunity to upgrade ourselves to a much higher frequency. And in this higher vibration, once we integrate all of who we are, then we can receive more of our higher self into our physical, into our emotional, and into our mental bodies. So, people, listen, to become our higher self, it is the greatest goal that we can aspire to. And what that means, it means that we overcome the nature of our lower self, and that we then begin to serve on this planet from a place of divine love, a place of that perfect peace, that place of love, as we come into alignment with the will of the divine Creator God Himself. But to do this, we have to contend with our shadow, which means that we begin to study ourselves in a very honest way by being the observer of our own very selves. And we can watch ourselves as we interact with others. Study ourselves. Watch how we do behave, my people. What thoughts that we are thinking. What is hiding within us that we do not allow to express itself? What are our thoughts that we allow to defeat us? We got to do a self-evaluation. I keep telling you that. Study yourself. Check out yourself. Take your eyes off always trying to judge other people, always trying to find fault in other people, what they're doing. You go out and you assess yourself. Get yourself right, people. Ask yourself, what are our thoughts that we allow to defeat us? And this open assessment will show us who our shadow is. We are what we are, and the Creator God has already created us and predestined our lives to unfold, but we have to open ourselves up and be willing to accept the unfoldment. So we are ready. We should be ready for the Creator to show us our shadow. What are we suppressing within ourselves? And what are we continuing to hide and cover up, people? Those are the things that we need to work on so we can upgrade ourselves in order to become our higher self. And then we need to put those negative thoughts away. And we need to ask the Creator God for forgiveness for ever thinking such thoughts and for ever speaking and saying such things into our lives. Because that's not really who we are, people. That is our shadow. And our shadow, my people, it only wants love and affection. My people, seriously, I am working on myself. I am working to integrate the part of me into wholeness. And I'm here to encourage you. That's what you need to be doing as you will continue moving closer to this brand new year of 2021. And in the meantime, for me, I accept that part of me. I have to accept all of that. That's a part of who made me who I am. So I accept that is a part of me. And I love myself no matter what. And we all must do this integrating to upgrade our better self, people. We must upgrade to become our better and higher self. And our shadows are born out of our traumas that we occur in our developmental years. This new year of 2021, I keep saying, is moving rapidly upon us, and we need to start preparing to grow out of our old selves. As we begin growing out our old selves and away from that disaster that the COVID-19 brought into our lives in the year of 2020. The Creator God says I think it's in Isaiah 43, behold, I want to do a new thing. And that's what He is preparing you for, that new thing that is about to happen in the year of 2021. But we got to grow out and away from the disasters and the negativity and holding on to all that came with the COVID-19 in the year of 2020. So this is what the Divine Creator has shown me. And my people, I feel so compelled to share this message with you all. And I want you to sit down. I want you to listen, because I have to say this to get this out, because I know this is something that the Creator God has placed within me. He's showing me some things, and I know I have to share this. So please listen to this message carefully. If you are ready to receive this new change and to be healed, my people, from all the broken parts and all the broken pieces that 2020 left upon us, that has left upon you, all those broken parts and those broken pieces that the year of 2020 has left upon us, or left upon you, personalize it, whatever, then you have to admit that there are many aspects of your shadow that need to be integrated. And I want you to take your time, people, to practice. This is so absolutely important. Loving all of yourself. You're going to have to learn how to love yourself first. You're going to have to take time to practice, people, how to love all of yourself. You're going to have to be totally open and honest. You're going to have to admit that there are many aspects of your shadow self that need to be worked on, that need to be integrated, that need to be upgraded. And then you're going to have to work on it earnestly, my people. We also need to balance the masculine and the feminine aspects of ourselves as well. And this means that we express both the masculine and the feminine qualities within us, because we have both of them, people. And then we marry the two together. We have to marry, bring them into a union. Then next, we must align each of our energy centers, our chakras, as we connect to the heart of Mother Earth. And then we make that connection to the heart of the universe, the divine creator God himself. And the main components to all of this, my people, is very simple and easy. The main components to all of this are love, patience, and compassion as we navigate through our inner landscape, coming into alignment as we fine-tune our bodies and our energy fields. Now, my people, we are then ready for that new year coming, that year of 2020, because we are about to go into a higher dimension of our greater and better self. This is the 2021 evolution. There is so much, though, people, you got to remember that has happened in this modern world, that is continuing to happen. There's so much in this modern world that can throw a human being off of their path, that can bring us totally, absolutely off our path in these days that we're living in. We have to contend, my people, with all the toxins that's out there in the air, the pandemics, the food that has been eroded, that has been, put out there for us to eat, that is not healthy and whole. We have to be consciously aware as we contend with the toxins in our air, within our food and our water. As well, my people, we have to contend with the electromagnetic pollutions. The electromagnetic pollution we have to be very content with. Other factors include like negative thinking, violence in our movies, shows and things that we are watching, the games that we are watching, pornography. We have to be very, very, very conscious, aware of that. Instead of all the beauty and wholesomeness that the Creator brings into this world that we constantly overlook it. And then there are the connected sexuality and common belief systems that we are not enough. We've been programmed to believe that we are not good enough. But people, be very discerning what you allow to come into your mind. Be very consciously aware of what you're saying, what you're speaking about yourself, about others, and what you're speaking about our world that we are in. Be very discerning about what you allow into your mind. And to become a master of oneself, we first have to master our thoughts, people, and our emotions, especially all those negative emotions. Then to align with the truth of who we really are, my people, that is the first step in becoming your higher and greater self. My people, let me tell you this. We are powerful beings of light in human form. And the Bible says this, I'm going to paraphrase this. The Bible says, even the least among you can do all I have done and more. This is when Jesus was saying we can do greater things than what he had done. And once we have become our higher selves, then we know what it is like to have those superpowers, unstoppable, full of everything that the Creator already has placed within us. But people, listen, already, many of us know what it is to manifest our heart's desires. We already know that, even though we may not work at it, but we know. A lot of times we just ignore things and figure like, hey, it is what it is to happen if it meant to happen, but that's not the attitude that we should take. We already know, many of us, we already know what it is to manifest our heart desires. This manifestation, my people, is a superpower. And that superpower, it is only the law of attraction. There is much more that we can do in people. Much more that, like I said, Bible said, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, either has it entered the heart of a man, the things that the Creator God has prepared for us, my people. There is so much more that we can do. And in this fifth dimension that is approaching, that's coming upon us, people, the energy is so high that the lower energies, it does not exist there. Those lower energies, my people, it do not exist there. There is no hatred there, people. There is no greed, no lack. There is no depression. There is no hunger. There is no anger. There is no frustration. There is no sadness. My people, there is no fear of any kind. My people, that is what we are waiting on. That is the year that 2020 is going to bring on the scene. And we got to be ready to take our place in that year. And we're going to have to make those things happen. Because we have to believe in what the divine creator universe is preparing for us to live in. My people, this year that we're in now, the year of 2020, my people, it will move us out of all those negative things, out of the hatred, out of the pain, out of the fears, out of the sadness, the greed, the hatred, the depression, the lack, the hunger, all those things. It's going to move us out of all those things, my people. That's what 2020 is doing now. It's pushing us out of those things. And the year of 2021 is going to bring us into a new, higher, and greater dimension. That's the fifth dimension, people. That's the higher, greater self. That's your higher, greater conscious level of being. So, my people, in the fifth world, everyone shares everything. And everyone else, they share everything with each other. You hear what I'm saying? My people, you got to be ready for this. You have to be prepared for this. Because it's going to take place. It's going to happen. My people, in the fifth world, everyone shares everything with everyone else. And loving kindness is the energy of the heart that emanates outward. And this is the insanity to doing the inner work that we need to be doing now to shed off of those old things that 2020 brought upon us. Your higher self will work with you to complete this. You got to be open and willing to say, hey, Creator, here I am, send me. And be willing and a vessel to allow the Creator to work through you in this year of 2021. You have to be willing and really, you're going to have to want to change. Surrender, my people, to the flow of the universe that is working with you to upgrade yourself. You're going to have to say, I surrender to all that the Creator is doing in my life. There is a way to live on this earth that our ancient ancestors once knew, people. And the way they lived it their best. But there is a way to live on this earth that our ancient ancestors once knew. Now I'm going to tell you, it is a peaceful and harmonious existence with love at its center. And that is your heart chakra. That is where the Creator, God, first began everything. That unconditional love. It all begins with the heart center. That is to live, my people, also with our spirit. That is also to live from our spirit and from our hearts. That is to live without fear, my people. My people, that is the age of Aquarius. That age is arriving upon us. And we have to begin. Because the age of Aquarius, when it arrives, it will bring us that peace. So we begin to live in harmony with one another on this planet. So we begin to live our best and better self. We begin to be our whole, wholesome, and complete self. The olden, the golden days, my people, they are here now. We have to accept that. This is just the beginning. Do your part in this by loving all of your whole self of who you are and making the inner changes into wholeness. And here I am to tell you, 2021 is so close to being here, people. Prepare yourself. And I am available to guide you. This is my divine mission why I am here on this YouTube channel, why I'm here on this planet, is to guide others to become their higher selves and aligning yourself with the truth of who you really are. And I send blessings to you on your path today and every day. Namaste, my people. You need to upgrade yourself in order to become your higher self in this year coming of 2021. Namaste. Blessings and peace and love to you. Namaste, people.